When I make am, they go say, brother, you forget me, you forget me. Bros, you know, a guy, you know, you try, you don't forget your guy. Now this sport they use. Now Europe, oh, this is not Africa.
This is sad, but it's actually funny. Did you see what's happening in that video? This guy is in Europe, but he's sleeping in a tent like he's in the middle of some very poor country in the center of Africa. And if you're suffering, listen, this guy is not going to succeed. He has already done 2 years going to the third year inside a tent. When is he going to succeed again? How much life do you have left? Do you understand what I'm saying? His strategy is not working. He has to change strategy. If you're anywhere in life and you're suffering and 2 years have gone and there's no improvement, forget it. Your strategy is not working. At least accept that. Let's start working towards changing the strategy. You may know how to cook. You may know how to relate with people. You may know how to marry your wife or husband. You may know how to take care of your children. These are different domain knowledges. But the one that is missing is the one for how to get out of poverty. Once you understand that, everything I'm going to say now is going to make sense. So if you're trapped in life and you don't know what to do to grow your finances, I'll tell you first. First thing you have to do is don't even venture into business. Get a very strong skill, a tech skill, okay? Because I'm advising tech because tech is the future now. If you're trapped in life and you don't know what to do, look at this. Step 1, get a phone, smartphone. Something like this, okay? Let's say this is the only money you have, you got the phone. Good step. Next thing, go to my site, braintem.org. braintem.org. Go to this site, I'll put it on the screen, and you take this course, social media management, okay? And graphic design for phones. This one is free. Graphic design for phones is free. 1 hour course. You will learn how to design all these things like this on my shirt, you see? You can design it with your phone. All those flyers, all those posters, you can design it with your phone after this course. All right? And when you're doing your practice, you send it to me on WhatsApp. I'm available on WhatsApp all the time. I will correct you and criticize you till you are good. That course is 1 hour, and within the next 2-3 days, you are good. Do you know you can start applying for social media management jobs? There are plenty of them. Take your phone right now that I'm talking with you. Go to Google, turn your phone location on, and type social media manager jobs near me. Type it and see magic. That you're jobless because you don't know the way out. I'm giving you a ticket now. So this alone is going to get you a paying job. And here's the thing with tech jobs. You don't have to be there. So once you get the job, you want to negotiate with the company immediately and say, can I come only once a week or twice a week? Most companies will be like, yeah, because you're doing your job well from home. So let's say you've already done this. 1 hour, you're done. All right? You get a laptop. From the salary they are paying you, you save for 2-3 months, you get a laptop. Most laptops now cost around, for you to get a good laptop, you should have around 150,000 naira. Fairly used, London used, you know what I'm saying? If it's brand new, my MacBook costs almost 1 million naira. You know what I'm saying? My Windows, I bought it almost 400 and something thousand naira because they are brand new. You get what I'm saying? But fairly used, I have 2 fairly used now. This one is 267,000 naira, 16 gig RAM. This 267,000. The other one, I bought it abroad and it's not here. It's 250,000 naira, and that was about 2-3 years ago, and they're all working well. I use them for different things. So, but I've helped many people buy laptops. So if you go online, like on Gigi, you can order a laptop if you don't want to go physically. If you're within Lagos, go to Computer Village. That's where you'll see London used laptops. There is no big difference between a fairly used laptop and a brand new one, except that fairly used one is now so bad. As long as it's fairly used and okay, even this one. I've used this one, but if I sold it today, it still works perfectly well. So that's what you're looking for. That's what they call London use. You get what I'm saying? It's a Nigerian lingo. So you get a fairly used laptop, 150K. The laptop needs to have a RAM of 8 gig. 8 gig RAM with hard disk of 500 gig. Minimum. That's the laptop you will get and you will enjoy it for 2-3 years. Okay? So, if you have forgotten this, when you want to buy, remember you can chat me up, all right? Some people even video call me the day they are going to go buy it. They will tell me that I'm going to go and buy. When I get there, I'll video call you so you see the laptop and help me make a decision. So, once you get a laptop, you need to take this course, UI UX design. It takes you about 1 week. You cover this course. You become a UI UX designer. You start applying for UI UX jobs. So you search for UI UX jobs near me. So your first month of getting a laptop, you are ready for a UI UX job. You do some UI UX designs. For instance, you design Facebook, you design Instagram, design this, design that. You upload it to your profile. There's a website as a UI UX designer that you put as your profile. That's your profile. You copy the link and add to your CV. Rebrand your CV to be the CV of a UI UX designer. You start applying for jobs. You know that if you are abroad, there are many jobs. Why do you think they are doing immigration? Canada takes 500,000, 1 million people per year. UK does the same thing, 500,000, 1 million. It means that there are 500,000 to 1 million jobs. Job day. Now you know Sabi anything. You don't have skill. That's why you're suffering. There's nothing UI UX. This is the easiest course in the world. It's drag and drop, design. They will give you WhatsApp, design something like WhatsApp, drag, drop. Don't be. Design Netflix. So when you get into a company, the company will be like, we want to build an app for food delivery. They will meet you first as a UI UX designer. You'll be the one to give them 2 different designs. It's a job. People are clearing bank from it. People are making money from it. It's a full-time job for many people, UI UX. So once you have grabbed UI UX 1 week, learn software development. I always advise everybody. Now, software development is not for everybody because not everybody thinks like a software engineer. The if statement, else statement, if this one happen, arrays, you know. So, but if you try and learn it and it works for you, fine, continue. If it doesn't work for you, go back to UI UX design and acquire more skills. Or you learn other things like digital marketing, like you deepen your skill into the area you are more comfortable with. I've taught thousands of people. And one mistake I never make is when somebody is not catching fun with something, I tell them to stop. Because if you push them to continue, they are going to fail anyway. People's brains don't work the same. It's either your brain is seeing things in numbers, okay, or it's seeing it in patterns. Is this beautiful? Does it look good? That's a designer. All right. Does it sound okay? You know, stuff like that. That's the digital marketer and stuff. The numbers guy is, if this happen, let this happen. If I click on this page, what's the next page that will open this? That's logical. If your brain works like that, you'll be good in software development. All right. With software development, you get a job that pays well. We're talking about £10,000. People that are physically taught, that sat in my physical classroom like this, that are earning over £10,000 are more than 20. People that are abroad now, more than 20. So when I'm telling you this, I've been teaching people, I've taught over 100,000 people. Go to Udemy and type my name, you understand what I'm saying? So once you start earning over £10,000, if you're anywhere in the world and you have saved up to £10,000 or $10,000, don't go and buy land. Don't go and buy water. I don't know what people are investing in. You'll be abroad, you buy land and tie down your money. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. I'm not saying buying land is bad, all right? But if that's all the money you have, imagine going to bury, it's like burying your money. From abroad, you bury it in Nigeria. When are you going to come back to Nigeria and actually use that money? Just think about it. Best thing you can invest in is start a software company. If you are abroad, have up to £10,000 saved. Start a software company. That is the one thing that every morning you wake up is going to give you 50-50 chance of being a multi-millionaire in US dollars. Allah, I'm not rich your side. Some people will say, I don't have papers. Which paper? Everything is online. Nobody needs to your paper of citizenship of this, that. Nobody needs that. If you want to start a software company, look from the company you're already working in. a software that will help. If you don't know anything, start a software that will help with immigration because you understand immigration already for you to relocate. You call somebody like me a consultant. I've been coding for 15 years. Call somebody like me. I'll help you crystallize the idea. That's consultancy. I charge for it 100K, 200K for like 30-minute call. Crystallize the idea. I'll tell you the skill of the developer that will work on it. I'll help you even recruit the developers and tell you how much to pay them and then whatever else so that everything is clear for you on paper. That £10,000, if every month you're spending 500 to 1,000 pounds, 500 to 1,000 pounds every month, you see that that 10,000 pounds within a year, your product is ready. With that ready product, you approach investors. Either physically in the city or country you are in, they are rich people. Now they suffer. That city you are in, that somebody is sleeping under a tent. They are multi-millionaires in that same city looking for where to invest their money. People have millions of dollars wasted in the bank and they're saying, if I can just see a software developer, a software product, then I can. You don't need to be a software developer to build a software product. I hope you know. The guy that built Skype, he's a business person. The guy that built Canva, the lady that built Canva is worth 2.something billion. She doesn't know how to code. You just need to have the idea and be able to manage the team well. Everything is online. Every day you go your regular job, you come back, you get on Zoom call. How far? Let me see what you have done. Let me see what you have done. Okay, this is where you are. Be the brain behind it, period. Follow the guy that gave you. You have somebody that will come in every 1 or 2 weeks to look at what the developers are doing because you don't know coding. You understand? He will join meeting, consultants, you pay the person for the hour. They're looking, okay. Fire this guy, he's not doing well. Recruit somebody that knows how to do this. You get what I'm saying? Within 6 to 8 months, your product is ready. You can apply to investors physically, or you go to my site. I have a list of over 500 investors that are looking for investment. Send bulk email to them, phone numbers, call them every evening. Hello, I'm in Nigeria, but I'm in the US, and we built this product. We need investment. They will tell you what to do. You get what I'm saying? But this is hustle. By the time you do this over a week or 2 weeks, 1 or 2 persons will schedule a meeting with you, and then they'll send you money. First investment you might get might be $100,000. If you use that $100,000 to build the product well, within the next 6 months, you get like $1 million or $2 million. Business not they grow. Let me tell you, it's lack of knowledge that is making people perish. You get this? If you are suffering 2 years past anywhere in the world, that means your formula is not working. Don't wait for 20 years before you realize that. Go and learn tech. You don't need degree. It's not hard. At least it's not harder than you're suffering now. Tech is soft life. Allah no reach your side.